Hello and welcome to Bounding into Comics. My name is John Trent. I'm the founder and editor-in-chief at Bounding into Comics. Today I got a story about Transformers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles actress Megan Fox recently confirming she does indeed drink the blood of Machine Gun Kelly in rituals. Fox's confirmation came in an interview with Glamour's Emily Maddock when she was asked about an Instagram post showing Kelly proposing to her in Puerto Rico. If you haven't seen the Instagram post, Fox wrote, "In July of 2020, we sat under this banyan tree. We asked for magic. We were oblivious to the pain we would face together in such a short, frenetic period of time. Unaware of the work and sacrifices the relationship would require from us, but intoxicated off of the love and the karma. Somehow, a year and a half later, having walked through hell together and having laughed more than I ever imagined possible, he asked me to marry him. And just as in every lifetime before this one, and as in every lifetime that will follow it, I said yes. And then we drank each other's blood," she concluded the post. Before addressing her ritual blood drinking, Fox admitted she doesn't actually post to social media while answering a question regarding her psychological breakdown. She explained, "I have social media, but I don't personally use it. I have somebody who posts for me, and I decide what I want to say, but I don't physically do it myself, because I think it's sinister, I think it's evil. And I don't think people understand we've come to this place where we grasp like bullying is bad, but then when it comes to a celebrity, all of that is thrown out the window." She then said, "Maybe it was worse back then. I actually don't think so. I think with the invention of social media, it's so accessible now that it's much worse. But it was more the negativity that was constantly being spewed towards me or directed towards me. It doesn't even require somebody to actually say something directly to me. It doesn't require me to read it. But when so many people around the world are thinking about you or having negative thoughts or intentions towards you, that energy permeates me, it penetrates me. I don't have boundaries and walls for that. I am still human. I am still fragile in that way. I can feel," and that was more of the struggle. "It wasn't related to anything specific. It was just that I wasn't allowed to be a human because I was a topic of conversation and gossip and punchlines." That's an absolutely ridiculous assertion. No matter what someone does to you, how evil their actions might be towards you, you can still be human. They cannot take your interior freedom away. That is only given up. It is not taken away by what someone does to you. So that is an utterly ridiculous assertion to make. And I think that just kind of goes to her state of mind. Nevertheless, she was eventually asked, "Is it true you drank each other's blood after he proposed?" She said, "I guess drank each other's blood might mislead people, or like people are imagining us with goblets and we're like Game of Thrones drinking each other's blood. It's just a few drops, but yes, we do consume each other's blood on occasion for ritual purposes only." She further explained, "It is used for a reason and it is controlled where it's like, let's shed a few drops of blood and each drink it." However, she then provided an example that shows the complete opposite of what she's claiming, of how she's claiming it's being used. "He's much haphazard and hectic and chaotic, where he's willing to just like cut his chest open with a broken glass and be like, 'Take my soul, let me bleed on you.' When asked if that actually happens, she replied, 'It doesn't not happen. Let me tell you. Maybe not exactly like that, but a version of that has happened, and many times.'" If it wasn't clear regarding her comments about social media, I think it's perfectly clear now that no one should be emulating Megan Fox as a role model. I don't suggest drinking anyone's blood but Jesus Christ in the sacrament of Holy Communion, where the wine is transubstantiated into Christ's blood. That is the only time I think you should be drinking anyone's blood in a ritual. If she's doing some kind of ritual with his blood, and he's doing some kind of ritual with her blood, I can only imagine that is going to lead to absolutely awful, horrible, and potentially evil outcomes. And with that being said, I also think that the more you listen to these celebrities, or the more you let them talk, maybe not listening to them, the more you let them talk, the more they actually flaunt and brag about their crazy. So it's kind of really interesting how she's complaining about people, quote unquote, dehumanizing her, but then she goes out and says these utterly ridiculous things about how she participates in blood rituals. So I mean, if you can't take people criticizing your behavior, maybe don't talk about that insane, crazy behavior to to the world where they are clearly going to be talking about it, and they should be rightly criticizing you for that behavior because it is so insane. So those are my thoughts on the matter. Let me know what you think. My name is John Trent, and you've been watching Bounding into Comics.